What if Disney princesses were in a Tim Burton movie? This is how I think they'll look. Hey everyone, this is Mayu, and welcome to another art challenge video. So you might be familiar with my popular video series where I take one character and reimagine and draw them in 10 different art, anime, movie, and game styles and universes. Since many of you have been asking for the reverse of this video series where I take 10 different characters and draw them all in the one art style, here you go. I've always wanted to do Disney princesses in the Tim Burton style. This is a compilation video where a few of these princesses were in previous videos, but the majority of them are brand new and I've never shown them before, so you're the first to see. Starting with Ariel. So she's gonna be a spooky mermaid under the sea. I wonder how her tail and her hair and like her face is gonna look. And maybe let's get Flounder in there too, just for fun. I've just released 5 new books on Amazon, including Creepy Princesses, my latest coloring book and art book in one. This features all of the 10 creepy princess designs in this video, with the full color art on one side and the line art for you to color right beside it. I've also made Anime Christmas Advent Calendar coloring book. Let's keep this tradition going. And Draw Quick and Easy 50 girls hair and 50 boys hair. They're all on the Mayu bookstore on Amazon. More infos later in the video. So this is how I'd imagine Ariel to be if she were in the Tim Burton universe, especially with that skinny little tail that curves up into a curved fin. I love how stylized it is. And I think Flounder looks scary cool. Alright, now for the second character. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this particular princess's hair. She has a lot of curls, but I'm gonna really want to exaggerate them. I like how the movie Brave has some eerie little elements in it already, and I wanted to kind of exaggerate the spookiness in my Merida design and just, how she's sitting, her expression. I'm gonna make her, look straight at you in such a way so that, at least for me, when I look at this piece, I feel like she's kind of staring into my soul, and it makes me uncomfortable, but I can't look away from her because she's just so captivating. If you're a fan of this, you'll also love how I reimagined other characters and famous art in the Tim Burton style on my Mayu channel. Now I can just imagine her popping out of a dark, spooky forest and coming straight at me. Ooh, now what about a princess on a magic carpet in a Tim Burton movie? That would be so interesting. I wonder how Jasmine's gonna look, especially with her, like the original character has lots of soft features and lines. So how can I make her look more edgy, more spooky, and creepy? Since many Tim Burton characters tend to have really long, skinny limbs, and they can have really exaggerated, like big eyes and heads, and some sharp points, I wanted to include those design elements in my Jasmine design. Alright, the way she's just looking back at me right now, just staring right at me is a little creepy, but this is why I love the Tim Burton style. It's so hauntingly beautiful, and I think this is perfect for spooky season. Alright, if any of these Disney princesses were in actual Tim Burton movies, Which one do you want to watch the most? Comment to let me know. I'm going to reimagine Pocahontas as a Tim Burton character. She's one of my favorite Disney princesses, and I wonder how I'm going to take her features and just put them in some kind of Tim Burton universe, like especially with her flowing long hair. I really love how Tim Burton characters tend to have really skinny limbs and they're quite long, and even the fingers are very, slender and long. So I wanted to get that kind of element into my character design. I wanted to keep the colors more on the muted side. It's not as bright as the, actual Disney princesses themselves, because Tim Burton characters, they tend to have more grayed out, darker or more muted colors. I wanted to go in a similar direction to help really emphasize that style. I can totally see her running through these dark, spooky woods, these tall trees, and these eerie leaves just dancing around her. Alright, and now for Nap Queen Aurora. So I'm gonna see how Aurora is gonna look as a Tim Burton character, but I wonder how I'm gonna handle her hair and like the colors, her bright pink dress. All of that has to change quite a lot, I think. But the fun challenge is it still has to resemble Aurora. I was thinking what kind of pose I would draw her in, and of course, Sleeping Beauty needs her beauty sleep, so I was thinking to put her in some kind of interesting, almost trance-like sleeping pose, but her eyes are open, and maybe she could see you, because that's totally not creepy at all. I love stylizing her hair into really thin, curled wisps. I just feel that adds so much more atmosphere to this drawing. And they also balance the curls, like the curled tips on her dress. Okay, so we've got 5 princesses already. I can't wait to see how the other 5 will look coming right up. Now you can color all of these hauntingly beautiful princess designs in this video in my new book called Creepy Princesses, Coloring Book and Art Book in one. This is part coloring book and part art book. You'll have the full color art for each design and the black and white line art to color right beside. You get my artwork right in front of you as inspiration. Each black and white line art image has its own black page on the other side to help prevent the look of ink from seeping through. This book also has a bonus duplicate set with alternative color schemes and another set of the black and white line art right beside, so you can try other color combos, art supplies, or techniques. You can also color with friends and family. I've made 2 different sizes to suit your creativity, the regular and the large size. Collect this entire series. Last year, many of you got my Christmas Advent Calendar coloring book, and you wanted this to be a yearly tradition. Well, this year, I'm releasing Anime Christmas Advent Calendar coloring book. Let's continue this in year 2, everyone. Open a gift box of creativity every day in my new Christmas Advent Calendar coloring book. It's a festive countdown with 25 magical images. Color a page a day until Christmas. For those of you who want to improve your art skills with me, I've made Draw Quick and Easy 50 girls' hair and 50 boys' hair for you, so you can learn how to draw all kinds of beautiful hairstyles for your own characters, as well as how to draw cute Halloween for beginners. Get them now on my May bookstore on Amazon, the link's in the description. Alright, now for the original Disney princess's turn. So I think Snow White is gonna look very different as a Tim Burton character just because of how, like, you know, Tim Burton characters, they tend to look kind of spooky or eerie or haunting in some way. And Snow White is just so, you know, sweet and innocent. So I think the contrast is gonna be quite big. I wanted to really exaggerate some points in like Snow White's design. For example, her bow. I really wanted to get some spooky, like curved lines in there. I wanted to stretch things, make them more spindly, skinnier. So I really like how I did the bow and like her collar of her dress and the big like swirls or spirals at the end of her dress, like her gown at the bottom. I think they all add to this kind of uneasy, eerie feeling. I love how spooky Snow White looks, like just her intense glare. But she's bitten the apple already, so I wondered, you know, what's going on in her mind. I just love how unsettling she looks. Alright, now for Tiana's turn. So I'm really excited about turning her into a Tim Burton character, especially with her big, beautiful, like lily pad inspired gown. And I'm going to really change that design. I think it's going to be spooky and beautiful, and I can't wait to see. I loved how I simplified her hair and just gave her this really big stylized curl right there. I wanted to keep all of the petals and leaves in her design very slim and skinny, and ideally they curl into tiny little wisps because I think that really anchors this design as something that I can, you know, recognize from like a Tim Burton movie or show. Okay, after watching this video, let me know which princess was the spookiest, or how spooky or creepy would you rate each princess on a scale of 1 being, oh, she's so cute, to number 5, she's really creepy. Okay, the next character is gonna be Mulan. I'm gonna reimagine her as a Tim Burton character. And like, honestly, when I was going through these designs for this video, I kept on thinking in my mind, you know, wait until my fans get their hands on this coloring book. I wonder how they're gonna color the line art. I know it's gonna be, you know, just so fantastic because all of you are so creative and talented in your own unique ways. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of your coloring creations from my coloring book, and just please share them on Instagram with the hashtag #MayUArt so I can see. And in my previous video on YouTube, I shared almost 1,000 of your fan coloring work from my different coloring books inside that video at the end. I was so amazed. In case you haven't yet, please go check out this video, and I hope you get inspired by your fellow fans and how they took my different line art in their beautiful creative ways. I'm just so proud of all of you, and keep up the good work, everyone. I'm always gonna heart your posts on Instagram, and I would try to share as many of your work in some of my future videos. I love this art community we're building together. I love how I stylized her dress to make it look like it's kind of like a vase, and then the sword is just really skinny with a sharp tip. Alright, now time for a queen. So I'm gonna reimagine Elsa in the Tim Burton style, and some of you may remember this from when I reimagined Elsa in 10 different art styles. I was thinking of how to make her hairstyle look more Tim Burton-y. So I gave her these tiny swirls that come off in her bangs, and I drew her hair ends with these skinny little tips. It's interesting to design different hairstyles because a huge part of the identity of a character is like how their hair looks. It's part of who they are. For her cape, I decided to stylize the end with large curls and a series of wispy, skinny tips. I think it really adds to the overall design. Since Tim Burton characters tend to have grayed out colors, I blended my grays into the blues. I think she looks so interesting. Alright, the last character is also one of my favorite princesses. If you've been following my videos, you'll know that I've reimagined Belle in many different ways throughout the years, but I think this is the first time that she is going to be reimagined in the Tim Burton universe as I think she could look, and I'm so excited because I'm going to really redesign her big beautiful ball gown, her hair, and everything. I think it's going to look creepy cool. Of course, I have to have her with a book. I think there's this cool, slightly creepy factor to this piece. Like maybe my Belle has just come out of this great big haunted library with her favorite volume, and now she's gonna read this spooky story while she's dancing in the moonlight in this grand ballroom. Alright, let me know which one was your favorite in the comments, and if you want to see volume 2 sometime in the future, smash the like button and subscribe in case you haven't yet so you won't miss out new videos. Turn on the bell for notifications, and thank you for watching everyone. Go get my coloring books and drawing books, and I'll see you in my next video. If you love my art and videos, you'll love these books. I've made over 100 coloring and how to draw books on my May bookstore on Amazon. Join tens of thousands of fans who are collecting my different coloring books. No matter if you're an aspiring artist, colorist, or someone who loves creativity and art, my popular coloring book series can give you hours of relaxing, stress-relieving fun. The link's in the video description. Happy creating!